Hi, welcome to my story, my speech. Um, every day we come across people who have different things going on in their lives, and for some reason, it affects other people. The story I'm going to be talking about today is drunk driving. How can we stop people from drinking and driving? A few years ago, I was a juror in a case. I actually did not get picked, but during the selection process, I was excused because I subscribe to prevention through Mothers Against Drug Driving. I would like to tell you my take on drunk driving. The problem with drunk driving is the morning after. Morning as in MOURNING. When a person drives after drinking, it doesn't affect just their lives. It affects the lives of every other person that is on the road. Because through being inebriated, they could cause an accident. There's so many statistics out there that tell you why you should not drink and drive. Well, statistics are just statistics. How about real life scenarios? You know, what are the reasons you shouldn't drink and drive? I would like to tell a story that impacts the life of everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about drunk driving. Has it affected me personally? Maybe, maybe not. But should you drive after drinking, knowing that there's other people out there? There's fathers, mothers, children, grandparents, and when a person is drinking and goes to drive, they don't know who's out there that they could come into contact with and eventually end up in an accident. But drunk driving takes many lives. There are many facts about why people should not drink and drive, and most especially why underage drinking should be discouraged. It impacts not only the person drinking, but many more people around them. If the effects of drinking and driving does not change your life, it will make your life not worth living, or it may simply end your life. So, what are the choices? Today, you must choose to do the right thing. It's not about choosing to drink and then drive, or whether to drink a little bit, or whether you have a choice. No, I'm telling you that you don't have a choice, because the choices you make to drink affects not just your life, but the lives of everybody else that you come in contact with. Let me tell you 10 facts about drunk driving. Alcohol impairment is not based on the type of alcohol consumed by the number of drinks. But, excuse me, let me say that again. Alcohol impairment is not based on the type of alcohol consumed, but the number of drinks over a certain period. So people say, oh, well, I didn't really drink something that could make me intoxicated, but it's got alcohol in it. And the more drinks you have, the more problems. Number 2, a drunk driver will drive under the influence 80 times before their first arrest. So, your first drink may end your life. Every 53 minutes in America, someone is killed in a drunk driving crash. That's number 4. Number 5, the US has a no tolerance policy for drivers under the age of 21 who drive and drink. So, every 90 seconds, an injury occurs that is caused by a drunk driver. So, 9,878 people in the year 2011 were victims of drunk drivers. Those are the victims of drunk drivers. One third of accidents involved alcohol in traffic accidents in teens. Children are passengers in a lot of drunk driving accidents. Number 9, kids and teens who get involved with alcohol at a young age are 7 times more likely to be involved in an alcohol-related crash in their lives. And lastly, 62% of kids killed in accidents were passengers in a car with an impaired driver. So, what are the choices that one needs to make? We need to choose to do the right thing. We need to choose not to drink and then drive. We need to, the leeway for a designated driver and all that, it's all good. But also you need to pick the right designated driver, not someone who's had a few drinks. Recently in the news, there was the story of a group of young kids coming home from the prom. They stopped to have a drink because, they were having fun. It's their senior prom, but they made the wrong choice. Not only were all the kids, 4 teenagers killed, in addition to that, there were other passengers on the road that were involved in the accident. I mean, what a waste of life. Today, you have to make a choice. I'm simply begging, I'm pleading, I'm telling you that drunk driving is not the right thing to do. There's facts out there. You can Google it, you can research it, you can look on YouTube, you can search everywhere. There is nothing good about drinking and driving. Alcohol impairs your judgment. Every day in hospitals we come across people who they're going through withdrawal because they've been binge drinking, and by the time they find out, they end up with liver cirrhosis. There's so many people's lives get affected, especially if that's a married man with children. If we do not want our children to drink and drive, we should not be doing the same thing. So really, we have a choice to make today. Either to do the right thing or not to do the right thing. But personally, I think there is no choice. How could there possibly be a choice in something so critical to human survival? Because we're not only harming yourself when you drive and drink, but like I keep saying and repeating, you continue drinking, you harm yourself, you harm the environment, you harm other people. So let's make a pledge today to end drinking and driving, because basically the problem with drinking and driving is the morning after. Thank you.
With great brands on sale, like a DeWalt 20-volt drill and impact driver kit for $169.97 after rebate, you can be sure that True Value has the right products and prices for any spring project. Behind every project,